record this. Awesome. So I know I talked about it on tonight's opportunity call, but being in the right position is extremely powerful. That's why we always love our strong networks, right? That's why we love to be able to connect with the person to our left, the person to our right, because of course your network is your net worth. And this is the time to be able to expand on your network. But we got to be open. We got to be able to communicate. We got to be able to share this amazing business with other people in our communities, right? Looking at the chat, we got members all the way from California to Georgia to Philadelphia to Indiana, Alabama. I mean, so many members all across the country, all across the world. And this is the time where you want to be able to get your marketing hat on. You want to be able to get in that mode to be able to spread the vision, right? Because the more people that you can help with this information in the Wealth Builders, the more that you can change your life. Does that make sense? So I'm telling y'all, you want to be able to be in position to already learning the skill sets of our calls. You want to be plugged in so that you can get the results. Your confidence level is going to be so much higher if you continue to stay plugged into these courses. How many of us can agree that the knowledge that we're getting on these courses is like none other? Right? Can I see a number one in the chat if you can agree? Like, there is no information outside of the Wealth Builders where we're going to have this level of preciseness, this level of passion from our leadership, this level of focus where you're going to get direct access to people like Nikki, Nairi, Leek, Sam, right? People like Ayana. You're not going to get this access. So don't cheat yourself. I know we get busy. I know we have life. Many people in our organization have children. We got significant others, right? We got jobs. Some of you all have 2, 3, 4 jobs. We know that life gets busy, but you want to prioritize it. If you can't make every single week, try to make a habit to at least make, once a week so that you can start building up to getting that into your habits. But you got to start somewhere. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. And we really want to be able to increase the production of our weekly calls. Our educators deserve to have some members looking at that knowledge, right? So we want to make sure that as they show up every single day, they're using their own time, right? They're using their own resources, their own knowledge to be able to spread that into our community. So we want to make sure that we're doing our part in increasing our engagement, making sure that we're telling our friends, our family, our social media about all of the knowledge. Does that make sense? Let me see you drop yes, yes in the chat if that makes sense. If we all can agree that over the course of these next 90 days, we're all going to work together as one family, one community to continue to push the mission and the vision out of the Wealth Builders. Okay, awesome. I see all the yeses. Okay, great, great, great. All right, so I'm going to take myself out of the way here for a second, and I'm going to bring on the one and only. You all know her. You love her. And of course, if you have not met her yet, you're going to know her and you're going to love her. Her name is Mama B. She is the mama of Wealth Builders, but also, of course, leading our promotions organization, our promotions team and marketing team. She's also leading our compliance department. So if you ever get a text or a call from Mama B, you messed up, you did something, okay? Because she's going to get you right. But she's one of the most loving people that I know, always showing up, always has a big heart. So guys, please drop some hearts in the chat right now. Drop some hearts, drop some fires in the chat right now as we bring up the one, the only, the woman, the myth, the legend, Miss Mama B. Are you with us?
I am with you. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm with you. Family, how are you? I need y'all to turn on y'all cameras. I need some energy in that chat. Y'all know I cannot stay in a dead room. Like, stop playing with me. There we go. Turn up that chat, turn up. First of all, I'm so blessed and honored every day to have the opportunity to be a part of this amazing organization. Everybody knows that Wealth Builders is very, very close to my heart, and Lavish is my babies. So I want to say it's amazing. It's amazing the things that we do every day. It's amazing the lives that I see impacted every day. And we just wanted to come and talk about a couple of things that's going on. And I wanted to start out with, I mentioned it on a couple of calls. So if you guys are not getting on the WB Forex calls with Malik and Sam, you are missing out. Let me say that again. If you are not getting on the educational calls to learn how to trade, you're missing out, because these fellas have been calling, making money trades every day, right? If you've been on those calls and you made money, drop some dollar signs in the chat. Come on. There go. She didn't drop a dollar sign. Nurse Trader dropped a bag. She said I made a bag. There we go. So there's a lot of things that's going on in our economy, and I opt if we could adjust our trading schedule. And I wanted to adjust the schedule to bring more value to the community. And as we're growing, we want to make sure that everybody is having the opportunity to benefit from the skill sets that we have in house. So starting tomorrow, I don't know. We got a lot of old school people here, people that's been in the company 2 years plus, right? A lot of old school. Y'all remember when we used to have pits and breakfast? We used to get up every morning and trade together like a family. You know that saying, the family that prays together stays together? Well, my saying is the family that makes money together stays together. Because you got your money, I got my money, we ain't got to fight over money. Right, right. So we're going to start night trading together. Are y'all excited? From Tuesday through Thursdays, right? New York time. Those of you that's been on our calls know we trade the New York session, and Malik is going to be heading those calls, and it's not going to be called Pips for Breakfast. It's actually going to be called Tips and Pips, TPs, because we hitting TPs every day. Do you hear me? We hitting TPs every day. So I want you guys to make sure now you got to adjust your schedule. As an entrepreneur, you got to always be ready to pivot. This is one of those moments where you're going to have to pivot, right? And be up so that you can be on those live calls. One of the things that I highly recommend you guys do before the New York session, have your charts already marked up. You are not going to have the luxury or opportunity of time to mark up charts on the call. So mark up your charts beforehand. And then Sam, because we have a lot of working people in our community and we respect that, we wanted to shift so that we can have some Forex classes in the evening. So Sam is going to switch his Tuesday call, I'm sorry, his Tuesday call to Tuesday evening. I may be wrong on the times. That's why you got to go to the website. And then he's going to do one weekend call in the evening on Sundays. So now you'll have Leak. There you go. Thank you. Let me tell y'all how much I love Joe. He be just catching my back. You got Leak right there. Tips, 2 pips, TPs, because we hitting TPs, live Forex trading, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to do New York. This is going to be fire. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the best way for you to get comfortable and confident is to be in the midst of the action. And you're going to get the opportunity to do that. But of course, Malik is not going to stop educating. He's still going to be educating. So he's going to teach on Saturdays and alternate Tuesdays with Sam. We have a lot of families here, and we know that sometimes you work in the daytime, but all of our calls was during the daytime. So we switched, and now we have an evening class with Sam and Leek. There you go. Thank you, Joe. Sunday and Tuesdays evening, Sam and Leek are going to alternate Tuesdays, but you're going to get to learn and get on evening calls and on the weekend. Sunday is a great time to be on a training call because it's right when the market is opening up. So we can do a quick market review. We can go over how you do entries. We can go over what the market is looking like. We can go over talking about the DXY. So this is to benefit y'all, but y'all got to take advantage of it, right? You got to take advantage of it. Now, is that good stuff or no? If it's good, drop some fireballs. If it's not, keep quiet. No, just kidding. Is that good for y'all? Drop some fireballs. Will that bring additional value to you? Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Now, listen to me, family. Talker. I talk too much. I always tell y'all that, right? I'm a talker. I can talk in the empty room. I can make anybody talk to me. But I want y'all to remember when y'all get on these calls, not just with Leek and Sam, but when you're on a call with any educator, when you're on a call with Joe, or you're learning a building training, y'all need to engage because it's really, really hard for a person to be here, center of attention, and they're not getting no love back from you guys. So turn your cameras on And everybody know when I teach, you're not allowed to have your cameras off. So y'all lucky this is not my call because I will have you in the waiting room. I want to see faces. You can see my face, right? You see I ain't combing my hair today. Well, this ain't my hair. But you see I ain't combing, I ain't got on no makeup. And you can see my face. So I should be able to see everybody's face. When you get on the calls, engage. Ask your questions because that's what the educators are here for. That's what they're here for. And I can guarantee you there's not one educator here that is not going to answer your question. Fair? Come as you are, right? Because we're here to make money. You ain't got to be pretty to make money. You just got to show up. Show up, right? Joe has been doing an amazing job with additional trainings on Tuesdays. So, guys, if you are not on those Tuesday evening training calls, you're missing out. Because a lot of things of what we've heard in the community is build. How many people used to say that? Y'all should have just been on live IG with me and Malik. This is the opportunity for you to learn how to build. And I promise you, if you really, really want to understand what's going on around you in the community, you want to get on these calls and understand that knowledge is power. Let me correct that because I don't like that saying. Applied knowledge is power. Just having the knowledge and not doing nothing with it, that's not that don't change your life. So applied knowledge is powerful. We're giving you the skill set. We're teaching you how to build your own business. We're teaching you how to lead a team. We're teaching you sales skills. And if you think sales skills don't apply in every aspect of your life, you ain't lived long enough. Because whether you're working for somebody or you're working for yourself, you're always selling something. Always selling something. And these are the things that you're going to get in the community. You're learning the skill set to trade. You're learning how to open up a key e-commerce store. And then I think Joe can jump in because he got some new exciting news about what we're going to do in two of our pillars, right, Joe?
Absolutely. Listen, everybody. What's about to go down these next few weeks and really should be done this week. We're working on launching. I know everybody's been asking me like, man, Joe, when are we going to get the e-commerce? So we should be launching our new e-commerce course this week. We're really, putting our foot down and making sure we can get that done for you all. So we can start, number one, marketing it, but also start using it. And let me just tell y'all something. You've never seen e-commerce be trained like this before. I'm talking about we're going to show you how to automate your businesses. How many of us would love to be able to have an online store where not only you're working it, but you have automated bots that are on go 24/7, 7 days a week, responding to your leads, being able to position yourself so that everything's working, emails are being sent out. This is what's going to be trained. You're going to get access to this, right? We're going to show you all exactly how to be able to have this e-commerce store, literally where you can start making money as early as your first week if you actually stay locked in and plugged in. Of course, Taekwon has already checked out some of the videos. I've checked out some of the videos. It's amazing. It's professionally done. I mean, guys, the people that you're learning from are 7-figure Shopify store owners. Right, 7-figure. They're generating on average anywhere from $70,000 to $150,000 a month in sales. There's no reason why you're not going to be able to, of course, start profiting if you take this serious. You already got the boss lady, Ayana. You're going to have her class each week. You're going to have Dassy, our brand new e-commerce educator, each week. So now you got double the knowledge, double the information, and that's just e-commerce. And then we got real estate coming in. I know so many of us have been asking back to back, where is the real estate? I need it. Listen, this is going to be game changer, everybody. We have now an official 7-figure real estate educator who's coming in. And when I say 7 figures, I'm talking about earning profits from Airbnb as well as short-term rental, not just in America, but internationally. How many of you all would like to know how to be able to own properties in other countries like Cabo, other countries like Puerto Rico, other countries across the world, and you don't even have to live in the same place? You are going to get that exact training step by step, how to set it up, from the taxes, understanding how to do that, how to understand, of course, when you outline your entire business model, you are getting all of this training. So over the course of the next month, we are working very, very fast. Trust me, I'm putting a lot of pressure on our real estate educator to get this course out as fast as possible. He's going to be doing walkthroughs through his multiple properties, from penthouses to townhomes. You're going to be able to see all of this step by step, knowing what to do so that you can be a super host, have the best listings, and not just have one, not just have two, but have 10, 15, 20 properties all in position. That's coming to Wealth Builders. He's gonna, I mean, man, he showed me his outline this past weekend. I'll be honest with you guys. This platform, I'm talking about his real estate course alone, should be valued at anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, which he does charge on his one-on-one mentorship. You all are getting access to this for $79, for $149. Like at this point, if you're not making money in the Wealth Builders, it's on you. It's on you. We have too much from trading already on 1,000. We got e-commerce 1,000. We have Airbnb on 1,000. Like all that you need, guys, is all in one place. Credit, come on now, you already know, is 1,000. Like the credit game. We just had a member get approved for $10,000 credit card limit on Apple Card with no inquiry. Shout out to Nairi, shout out to Nikki. We had another member get $12,000 Navy Federal credit card limit. This is just within the last 2 weeks, right? If you're missing these calls, you are missing the opportunity of a lifetime. Over the next 3 to 6 months, there should not be any members. There's about 56 of us on this call right now. There should not be any members who don't have anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, $15,000 sitting in your checkings account. In your checkings account. That's minimum. Now, I'm going a small number, right? In the next 3 to 6 months, if you're not in that position, you got to really look at yourself right now. Because everybody in the Wealth Builders who's active today, right now, is about to win big. I'm telling you all. And shout out to Mama B for, talking about tomorrow's call. Every single Tuesday, I'm with you guys. Every single Tuesday, 8:30. Don't miss the network marketing. Whether you have any sales experience, whether you have any marketing experience, you don't need it. Start plugging into these Tuesday calls because I'm dropping all the sauce. I'm showing you all how I personally built a sales organization that generated over $1.2 million in sales. I'm showing you all how we had single moms who have 3, 4 kids make $4,000 to $5,000 a month from network marketing. I'm showing you all the exact scripts that we're using to close deals, the exact strategies on social media to build your leads and your funnel. I mean, everything over the next couple of weeks, 3-way calls, edification, testimonies. You don't want to miss it, okay? So now we have a whole nother field, Mama B, where we're going to be able to just show people how to make more and more and more money. Man, Wealthbuilders is on a whole nother level right now. So y'all got to keep plugging in. Go ahead, Mama B. I'm excited. I don't think they're ready for what's about to happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we want to give an update on the Nashville trip. Because we had a lot of delays in getting everything confirmed and being able to move forward expeditiously on getting the Nashville trip done, we decided to push it out because we want to be fair and reasonable with everybody being able to have enough time, not only to take the time off of work, but to have your pocket right? Because I don't know if y'all have ever been to Nashville. I don't know if you ever looked at Nashville. Nashville is a little bit on the high scale. I was able to get us a good rate negotiating, but we didn't have all our I's dotted and T's crossed. So that's twofold. That's two things that we have to do together. So if you're willing to do 2 things with me, right? Type a 3 in the chat. 2 things we got to do together. 2 things that we all have to be accountable for. The first thing that we have to be accountable for is the event committee, which is one of the committees that I had, is going to do every event at a minimum of 90 days out. That's our commitment. So that will give you guys more than enough opportunity to make your schedules arranged, get your pockets in order. Because again, if you're not making money on Wealth Builders, we need to have a conversation. You need to be DMing me, right? But so that's what the event committee is committing to. And because we are not at the level just yet of where we want to be, we want to make it more convenient for everybody, right? Because we got a lot of different people that want to share rooms, want to do teams, want to get together and do their own thing. So the other thing that the event committee is going to do is we're not going to do any more host hotels until we hit a certain number in the organization. Now, some of y'all from the old days might be saying, "What, Mama B, wait, that's how we used to hang out and meet everybody and get to know everybody." I promise you, I'm going to have events set up to where we're still going to be able to hang out and network. That's my commitment individually. But the reason why we're not going to do the host hotels is because it may be more financially feasible for you guys to do Airbnbs with your team, right? And I don't know what your pocket is. So if I get a host hotel for me to say $189 a night, well, that's reasonable. That may not be the world where you at right now, right? So I shouldn't be presumptuous in thinking that that's something we could do. In addition to that, we want to get good rates. So if we can get better rates with a larger team, that's what we're going to push for. So this is what the event committee is committing to. 90 days out for every event, right? But your commitment is you guys have to register on immediate time with a sense of urgency. And a lot of y'all don't know me, so you might as well get to know me on this call. I'm very blunt, extremely transparent. I need y'all not to be on CP time. I need y'all to be on people time, right? Because here's where we run into problems. When we attempt to plan an event, we have to guesstimate who's coming. Then I gotta guesstimate the size of the facility. Then I gotta guesstimate this. And then we put the link out, nobody registers, and it's like, oh shoot, wait, because everybody want to be on last minute dandy time. So I need y'all to commit to me not to be on last minute dandy time, and you're going to register with a sense of urgency when we put it out because that's how we can make these events happen. We need everybody to be proactive, not reactive, okay? Not catch up. We're going to incentivize that. So when we drop the link, it's automatically going to be dropped with a early bird registration. So early bird registration, you know, that's the most cheapest price we can give it to you for, right? But then we're going to penalize Johnny come lately. Because there's a lot of Johnny come latelys. Like I gotta retrain y'all to think. So if you decide that you Johnny come lately and you don't want to book until a week before we leave, you're gonna pay premium for that. Because I didn't count you. Right? Does that make sense? If we don't count you and we have to add you in last because we don't want anybody to be left out, then we have to do what? We gotta pay a little bit extra to add you in. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. The two things that we each are committing to. We're going to commit to give you 90 days. The event team is going to locate the event. We're going to give you surrounding hotels. You are responsible for booking your own accommodations and travels, and we'll plan out the weekend. You'll get the link within the first 30 days of us planning it, as soon as Todd tells us where all he wants to go, because we're going to plan the events out early. And that make it accessible and reasonable to everyone. I need everybody. It is 54 people on this chat. I need to see 54 threes in the chat that we all agree that we're going to do this together. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw a couple of questions in the chat. Joe, can you find those questions for me?
We have one question. What if you had purchased a ticket for the May conference? Will there be a refund or a credit?
You have the choice. We can either refund your registration or it can be credited to the next event. I just need you to DM or text me directly. Not a problem. I saw another question. Miss Trevinia, I got you. Drop your questions in the chat, guys. I know that Ty had talked about going to Dallas. We still very much want to do Nashville. So, and we also are looking to do Miami.
Lee, did you have a question? I think that was it, Mama B.
Okay. So that's where we're at. I'm going to extend a huge, huge, huge apology to you guys that we had to postpone this event. But it just made more sense than to try to throw something together. Again, I don't just do anything, and if my name is on it, it has to be done right. So, but I promise you that we're gonna make up for it at this up and coming event. So I'm waiting on time to give me the yes that we're going to do Nashville. And if so, then we're going to start looking for a venue. We'll get that out ASAP with the registration, and then we'll move forward with planning accordingly. Okay? Fair? Is that fair? Are y'all excited? Because let me tell y'all, WB events are epic. So y'all in for a very good time. But I just need everybody to be on the same accord, right? And I guarantee you, when we get back to the level of numbers and grow the organization the way where we want to grow it this year, we're going back to the hotels. We're going back to hanging out and being together because we want the community to be strong, solid, and have a foundation. And that's one of the best ways to do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to my event committee, Ms. Carolyn Richards, Micah Edwards, Taji, I always call Taji TJ, I can't never remember pronounce her name correctly, and Ebony. Y'all please give these young ladies huge, huge, huge hand of applause because they have been rocking with me for 2 years and they make sure they take care of business. And trust me when I tell you, they plan some awesome stuff for you guys. Back to you, Joe.
Awesome, awesome. Y'all definitely drop some hearts for Mama B and the events committee, for all of them. Drop some hearts. Just blow up the chat with hearts right now because they are working tirelessly to make sure that we have not only a fun event, but an educational and valuable event. Making sure that you all leave an entirely different mindset as well as a different level of posture. And that's why these events are so powerful. One thing that I'm going to definitely work on as well, along with Ty and the rest of the team, we're going to see what we can do about putting together some online trainings for you all over the course of these next few months, just to make sure that you guys are still getting that love, still getting that touch, along with our weekly events. But y'all got to make sure y'all showing up to these weekly calls, okay? Because we'll do events every single month, but we got to make sure that you all are going to be in attendance. I know that sometimes too much information can be almost like a luxury, where it's like, okay, I got to overload. I'll go when I can go or when I'm available. But I'm telling y'all, start getting in the mindset of making it a priority to show up every day and watch what happens. You never know what you're gonna miss on these calls. And I'll be the first to admit it. I'm one of those people, right? I missed the credit card when they were giving out $10,000 cards. I missed that. I'm like, man, I should have been on there, right? And I don't want that to be you all. Make sure that you're constantly showing up, plug yourselves into all of these pillars. Even if you're only focusing on one specific pillar right now, don't hold yourself back from learning an entirely new field, right? You're going to have the opportunity to learn to create multiple streams of income, okay? Awesome. So I'm going to transition now into our next speaker. This is somebody, you all know him, of course, but I got to definitely give him his flowers over these last few weeks. I've been working directly, with this boss. He's been extremely, extremely helpful in the process of just making everything smooth, easy communications. Going through the past, the history of Wealthbuilders for me, making it all make sense so that we can make sure we continue to have a strong future. And so I definitely want to shout out to Cam Next Level. So y'all drop some fire emojis for Cam as we bring him up. I mean, this is the GOAT right here, one of the veterans, the OGs. Drop some fire emojis for Cam as we bring him up. Cam, you with us, boss?
There we go. I'm here. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? Wealth Builders? What's good? What's good? First of all, I want to give it back to First of all, I want to give it back to Joe, give it back to Mama B. Thank you guys for everything you do, 100% for sure. Shouts out to the events teams for just, making sure that everybody understands exactly what's going on and continuing to put the work in for us and just, help us grow. So shouts out to you guys. But yeah, I just really want to say a quick few words. I'm not gonna be on here long. When it comes to like what Joe was just talking about, that's one thing that I always, like me, Joe, Ty, we always talk about. Like we want to get more people on calls. Like want to make sure that people is understanding exactly what's going on. I always say like the ones that get on the calls, the ones that of course put in the work, those are the ones that see the results, right? Of course, the courses are good. The courses are more than enough, but still, like the live calls are where it's at. So I would love to see more people on the live calls, the trading calls, and that's why they are making time. We changed the time and things like that just to make sure that people are actually getting on these live calls because it's so much value, so much game being dropped from the amazing educators. So yeah, one thing you want to definitely do is make you a schedule. Definitely for all the new people on here, like definitely make you a schedule. Like whether it's a calendar, like I have a little planner that I love. Like this is my go-to right here. Or if you want to do it online, just make sure that you have a schedule. You can't be an entrepreneur. You can't be entrepreneurship without a schedule. You're just gonna be sloppy. So you definitely got to get you a schedule. Whether you want to put your work times on there. Of course the calls that's going on throughout the day. Me personally, I do a lot of talking to people, so I make sure that my schedule is clean when it comes to talking to people. My trading times, like everything is super important. I always say the calendar is the boss, right? A lot of us in entrepreneurship, we don't have bosses technically, but the calendar is the boss, right? Calendar is king, so that's why it's important. Like I always ask people, like, you want to get in entrepreneurship or you already in entrepreneurship? Let me see your calendar. And for those who can't show me their calendar, it just shows that they're not serious. They're not serious about it. They're sloppy. That's just usually how it is. So make sure that you get a calendar. Make sure that you, are actually filling that calendar up too, like with income producing activity. Joe Ty always talks about that. Income producing activities, right? We just had a call last what was that, Tuesday, Joe? I believe last Tuesday, or Thursday. It was both Tuesday and Thursday, I think. And we had, a lot of good information when it comes to growing on social media or whatnot. But like I said, if you didn't know about that call, maybe because you didn't have it on your calendar. So please make sure you get a calendar. And also, even though the event got pushed back, I always encourage, and it's something that me and Joe was talking about that I'm doing. And of course, with the team, I mean, I was just talking about it also, but throwing smaller events, right? Throwing home events, or whether it's in your apartment or your common area, Starbucks, no matter where it is. Just because a company is not having a corporate event next month doesn't mean that you can start throwing your own home events and just showing people what's going on, whether it's online or it's in person, right? We was just at a function this weekend at the fight, and me and Ivy just locked down us a venue in Atlanta. I was just talking to one of my boys out in Vegas, locked down an event venue out in Vegas, right? One of the newest members, she joined. She's in the Bay Area. We're locking down event spaces there also. So just throw more events. If you got people in your community or on your team, lock down and throw some events or whatnot, right? That's how you're gonna be going. It's gonna be hard to hit those bigger ranks. When I hit the $10,000 a month rank, it was because of events, whether it's presentations, whether it's live events. Like, it's gonna be hard to hit those bigger ranks without throwing events. So you have to get out your comfort zone, start throwing those events, right? Start doing presentations. I want to shout out Guapo also. I see Guapo is doing a lot of presentations. Like, his calendar is full of introducing this to people, right? Introducing the opportunity to people. That's the type of thing that you want to do when it comes to hitting those bigger ranks, right? You want to get comfortable with doing presentations or whatnot, right? So more presentations, more posting. I've seen a lot of people post about the fight. Same people that I've seen post about the fight, I've never seen them post about WB. But I always tell them, like, unless you gambling or something, like, that fight is not paying you, right? This business pays you, but it pays you, of course, when it comes to exposing this opportunity to people. So why not use your social media and just let people know what's going on? I've been posting this call. I've been posting I literally post every day, right? And that's how I get people interested, because it keeps letting them know, like, okay, I remember Cam does do that trading. Cam can help me with credit. Cam can help me make some more income. But a lot of times people won't know if you never post. You post about, just stuff that really don't pay you. More people post about stuff that don't pay them than what does pay them, which I never understood. It never makes no sense to me. But during like this run that we're doing, post more, let people know what's going on, have more conversations. And that's how you can get people on those calls and get people to events and things like that. And like how Joe just said, you can make a lot of money just by doing that, right? So more posting, get your calendar right. And like I said, just like start throwing those personal events, something small. It doesn't have to be too big. Don't overthink it. Just do it. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. That's exactly when we first started Wealthbuilders, doing the Wealth Builder Wednesday presentations. Every Wednesday at a random condo, a common area, we would just have, as long as we had a TV, we would trade, we would show the opportunity, just show people what's going on. And that just ended up getting flooded. Hundreds of people started coming. We had to find new venues because everybody knew that that was Wealth Builder Wednesdays, right? So anybody can do a Wealth Builder Wednesday or pick a day out the week or whatever you want to do, and that's going to help you grow, right? So that's all I would like to say. And also, before I get off, if you do want to throw events, you need help, I'm always down to hit the road, or I'll fly out, no matter what it is. Just let me know, Cam. I got, some people that's interested. If you don't mind coming out, I would love to, I'll travel, whether it's driving or flying, it doesn't matter. No matter where you at, if you can get a good amount of people, 10, 15 people or more, I'm always down to, fly out or whatnot. So that's just the idea. And if you guys, have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. But yeah, let's go to the next level, man. Drop some fireballs in the chat if you're excited. Drop some fireballs in the chat if you're excited about this run that we have going on. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. Like I said, once again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mama B. Thank you, Joe. Shout out to Ty. And yeah, let's go to the next level, man. Peace, love, and blessings, everybody.
Let's get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cam. And I'm glad you mentioned that too. What I'm going to do, guys, to show you this real quick, because he's absolutely right? It's so easy, especially now more than ever, to be able to host these events. So if you all log into your back office, like I do here, you'll see that we have a new company tab in the back office under company presentation. So all of this is going to help you build your business, right? So for me, people have been asking like, man, Joe, like I want to be able to present, and what do I tell people when they're interested? Guys, I've been closing deals just last week off of being on FaceTime with somebody and sending them this document right here, and we'll go over it together, right? Someone says they want to learn how to make some extra money or do exactly what we're doing. This document is called the 1 through 10, where literally you have everything, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can just read this out loud to somebody, or like Cam said, host a presentation in your living room, at a restaurant, print these out and just hand them out to people. And everybody can read along with you. And you don't have to be a fancy presenter. You don't have to know all the information. You could literally just read this out loud, and it's right there in front of everybody. So that's one of our presentations. Then we have our official company presentations, again, completely available in the back office. So again, now more than ever is the time for you all to build your business. We have so much money just sitting, waiting, right? For all of you. Who wants to be a WB 2000, a WB 5000, a Director 10 making 10,000 a month? Is there anybody who would like to make 10,000 a month? How about 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month, right? We're putting people in position to do this. All you have to do is show up, right? Director 250,000. Nobody in the company has hit this rank, everybody. That means opportunity is just available. Position is just available. You just got to put in the work. So I want to definitely show that so you all know where to go. Again, in your back office under company presentation, all access there. Okay. Let me see. I got some questions. Let me see. So you have to have the 149 package to get the $50 sign up, correct? Yes, exactly. So to be able to earn commission and take advantage of the residual income in the Wealth Builders, you do have to have the distributor package, which is the 149 a month. Absolutely. Great question. Make sure we're not missing no other questions here. Again, y'all, if anybody has questions, go ahead and drop that into the chat. Ms. Charthenian said PBR. Yep, we train on those on Tuesdays. PBR stands for Private Business Reception. That's when you're hosting a event in your home and just being able to expose people. So again, we're going to train on all of that over these next few weeks, everybody. Okay, awesome. No questions. All right, we're going to transition to, of course, our last and final speaker. We could not do a company call without hearing. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mama B. I see you.
I apologize. I just got this in a direct message, so I want to say it out loud so that everybody understands. If you did register for the event, DM me on Telegram, the Queen Bee. Okay. Send me your first and last name, not your Telegram nickname. I need your first and last name. The last 4 digits of your card, how you paid. And if you book the hotel room, you can go ahead and cancel that, and it will be you'll be refunded. But if you registered, send me a DM on Telegram with your first and last name, the last 4 digits of the credit card that you use, and your email address, and we will take care of that. Let me know if you want a refund or credit. Please say that in the message. Is that clear? Yes, the Queen Bee. Thank you, Lee. Okay, go ahead.
All right, you're good. Yeah, let's make sure we definitely do that for anybody who signed up. Do not procrastinate on that. We don't want y'all to get charge by hotel or anything, you'll get your full refund. But if you wait until next month to try to get your refund, you might not get it. So go ahead and knock this out this week ASAP. Awesome. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and bring on, of course, our CEO. This would not be a company call without hearing from our amazing founder, CEO, mentor to everybody, Mr. Taekwon Burney. Guys, go ahead and drop some fires in the chat. I got to definitely give a huge shout out to Taekwon. Everything he's been able to do over these last few years is massive, but everything he's been doing over the last few weeks, the last few days, I wish I could just throw it out there and just reveal some of the things that's in the works. But let me just tell y'all something. We have one of the most, matter of fact, not one, we have the most humble and biggest hearted CEO ever to exist. I mean, when I say, guys, we're up 2, 3, 4 in the morning game planning, his number one question is, how can we help everybody, right? And I mean, that's something that you can't put money on. You can't put a price tag on. This is somebody who genuinely wants everybody to win. So keep dropping the flames, keep dropping the fires as we bring on Mr. Taekwon Burney. Go ahead, sir.
Yo. How everybody doing, man? How everybody doing? First off, man, I want to say I never seen this many people on the call in a long time, man. So congratulations to you guys for starting to show up. Because I was like, bro, where everybody at, man? It's still more people, man. So I'm glad to see everybody showing up. All the new people that we got coming in, I want to just say thank you guys, for, believing in this company, guys. We're going 5 years, about to go on 6 years, been in the business. And I hope you guys, have found your home. And, like they said, man, we just want to help people. You guys got leaders and stuff, not even myself, because there's no Wealthbuilder without the educators, without the Cams, the Joes, the Mama B's, the Sams, the Maliks, the Nari, the Nickies, the events team, everybody that make this program, Ayana, everybody that make this program what it is today. There's no business without you guys. So first off, it ain't about me. Just get them their flowers, because none of this stuff would be happening if it wasn't for the people who are actually pushing the education and making sure you guys are getting the information. I just was a visionary, right? I just was a person that wanted to make sure that we got the value and the stuff that you guys need to take your life to the next level. And my whole thing was, guys, about just starting something like this. I just want to help people. I want to make something fun and purposeful and that can change people's lives, man. Because y'all got to understand the outside world is hard out here, it's tough out here. And a lot of people go through our life and never know what it feels like to have the opportunity to know what financial freedom looks like. So I was like, why not create a platform to allow people to become this thing that God created us to be, and that be the best version of yourself, to live in abundance, to create wealth, man. And God gave me that vision. And I just put it out there. People fell in line. And now people have used this platform for over the past 5 years to change their life, man. So I want to just thank you guys for, it's a blessing to me. People always say, Ty, how could I repay you? Just become successful. The best way you can pay me back is to go become a millionaire. Go kill the comp plan. y'all know it's gonna make me feel like a real boss. Like, even though I already am like a real business owner, when I know that I am putting $100,000 a month in somebody's pocket. That's gonna make me feel good. That's gonna make me feel like I did it. Like I'm really making impact in the world. So that's why we're creating all this new stuff, guys. I want to make it like, yo, what else do we need so that people can start making 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 a month? I want to see that happen this year. So like I said, guys, we got the best compensation plan. We added, man, let me say this for, if y'all know the stuff that we had coming up and the money that I have spent, it will blow your mind. I spent so much money, put it back into the business. New courses, new automations, new update on the websites, just back end help. Man, we've done so much. Like, the price don't went down. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When we add this other stuff, we're gonna go up a little bit, because not on the platinum package, we definitely going. It might be 150 now, 160 now. But the stuff you're getting is going to be well worth it, man. We're talking about adding business funding. It's actually going to be added to. So, because the whole mindset, guys, is around building wealth. I need you to understand the whole spectrum of the whole ecosystem of what building wealth is about, right? Prime example, I know y'all see my Instagram today. I finally showed a picture of my mansion that I got built, right? And I want to be able to show people that process how important real estate is, guys, how much money that you can make from real estate. So it's the whole wealth building ecosystem. It's the whole wealth building ecosystem. And I'm in my penthouse right now, right? So guess what? If I'm on one side of the town, I'm gonna be at the mansion. If I'm here, I'm gonna stay here, whatever, and I'm gonna make money on both ways. But I need you guys to understand what real estate can do for you, right? So that's why we're changing the courses up. We're adding these things, man, because I need y'all to know how to really build wealth. Y'all have leaders that are y'all don't have leaders that haven't done these things. You have a leader that actually have done this thing, that actually has been through the process. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, guys, too. I don't know if Joe want to tell you, but I can say it anyway, right? Because it's my company, right? We're about to add a first-time homebuyers program. Like, somebody see me dance a little bit. We're about to add a first-time homebuyers program, right? Because I need people to start building wealth. I need you to understand what real estate can do for you. Because I was like, it's like my fifth home, right? And I went through a crazy process, man. But I was like, yo, I'm looking at the beautiful part of it. People, you need the right information so you don't make, and you need to know what this residual and passive income looks like, right? Yeah, it's cool to say I have that, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rent it out, Airbnb, Peer Space, events, and things like that. And I'm gonna make probably another 6 figures a month off of one property, right? How was I able to do that, right? How was I able to do that? By putting myself in position to be able to take an advantage of an opportunity, and that opportunity has created another source of income for me, right? So the same thing about wealth builders, right? This is an opportunity for you to position yourself to take advantage of certain situations, right? So we add all these things to our program so that you can be in position to take advantage of these opportunities. So that we're really when I say really call the wealth builders, I really mean that, because I know what this stuff. I done seen people come into this program and got their credit fixed, got a Shopify store, making money in Forex, got 3 or 4, 5 properties. I've seen it happen so many times, and we're literally a walking testimony of what that looks like. And I don't even like to call myself no CEO now, because guys, I started out with nothing. I grew up super poor. So if I can do it, anybody can. If I can start from nothing and build a foundation from getting my credit right, business credit, stores, real estate, and to where I'm at today, anybody can do it. And there was no platform that you guys have right now. I made all the mistakes. Ask Cam, bro. I lost all the money in trading before. Literally started from I started from under the bottom, and to create a platform, guys, so that you guys don't have to make those mistakes. The mistakes are already made. So y'all can thank me for all the losses I have took in life. Mama beat them. I done took some crazy losses, man, but I don't look at money as something. I look at the end goal, man. I'm looking at it now. I was like, you know what? I could change so many people. Maybe God put me through all this stuff so that I can be a vessel for other people. So you don't got to make those mistakes. So I can see you guys out here building. You might want to build your own mansion one day, but guess what? You got the resources to do it. You got the money, you got the credit, you got all this stuff to do it. Y'all, I literally hopped on a call with Malik a week ago and made $4,000, bro, off the app. I literally hit him up. He would tell you sometimes I trust him that much. I'm like, bro, what you looking at? Oh, bro, I'm looking at this. Hop on a call, call the trade out, quick $7,000. But guess what? I ain't saying y'all gonna make 7 million, but you will one day. You will one day, but you gotta get started though, right? You got these calls, man. These guys are freaking amazing. You have the opportunity to make free money off of somebody else's skill set. Just get on the call. These are income producing activities. An income producing activity is I'm gonna spend 30 minutes, an hour out my day to hop on a call to make, well, if it's $100, how many of y'all make $100 an hour right now? How many? Those of you who work at 9 to 5, I need to put this in perspective. How many of y'all? How long would it take you to make $100? Somebody throw it out there. How long would it take you to make $100 at your job? And it's you. I wouldn't say $200 because it's nothing to make $100 in Forex. We're gonna say $200. Some people, it's gonna probably take. Most people make between $20 to $30 an hour. Guys, listen. If I can, and sometimes, bro, I will be in my bed. I will be in my bed eating cereal, hopping on a Forex call and make a couple of $1,000s every single time. And you mean to tell me you guys are paying for something and won't take advantage of making income? I don't understand. The same way as 54 people on here, it should be 100 people on the Forex calls because you're making money. You're exchanging time for money, but you're really not doing nothing. Y'all have to start thinking like that. Because I talked about this last time about having an ROI. There should be a return on your time. Everything should come every investment, whether it's yourself or your time, needs to have a return on it. So I'm spending 30 minutes to talk to you guys. There's a return on this, right? Guess what the return on my investment gonna be? Guess what the return on my investment gonna be for spending an hour of my time? I'm pushing this envelope. I'm putting the vision out here so that all you guys can go build a business, right? So what's my return? Everybody's making money. The company is growing, right? That's my return on my investment. You should think like that. If I hop on this call for an hour, what is my return gonna be? I may leave the day, I may get my day started already up $200. Even if I'm about to take a lunch break, plan around the times, right? Because what you gonna do on your lunch break? How many people right here on their lunch break be on Instagram for 30 minutes? How many people right now be on their lunch break for an hour, but you be on Instagram for the whole entire time of your lunch break, texting your girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever else? I guarantee you about 80% of the people on the call does that on their lunch break if you work a 9 to 5. But ask yourself a question: how much money you got when you go clock back in? Ask yourself, how much more money in your bank account do you have when you go clock back in? Nothing. Because Instagram and it's not putting no money in your pocket if you're not using it to make money. If you're just consuming media, information, and entertainment, it's not doing nothing for you. But why not hop on a Forex call? So you can leave your lunch break with $200. You might not even want to go back to work. You're like, you know what? Dang, I got 5 hours here. I already made the money I was gonna make. I can go do something else with my time. That's how I need you guys to start thinking. And we made this program so you can make money. So money shouldn't be a problem, right? So income producing activities, I gotta keep speaking about that because those habits, those income producing activities are gonna change your habits, are gonna put money in your pocket. So got all the stuff that Joe talked about. When I say a new Shopify course, I mean, I even the guy told me some stuff that blew my mind on how they're building $40,000, $50,000 a month brands with people that don't know nothing about Shopify and the whole process and how automation, how they did. I was really blown away. I was legit blown away. I'm talking to DP, which is a guy that's making our course. He was telling me the different states he was in filming content, in the different countries he was in filming content, walking around properties, showing you exactly what it is. Like, guys, we give real information, not nothing that we read, not nothing that we done seen somebody do. We do this. We do this. We trade. We do real estate. We have Shopify stores. We got good credit. We got credit cards. We have those things. So we're not talking about, you got companies out here, guys, there want to be guys like, look, I got all the American Express cards you probably can think of, right? How do you think I learned how to do this stuff, right? Through credit and credit education. You don't see companies that actually somebody can say, yo, I got $200,000 in credit cards. You ain't hearing companies talk about that. But you got educators that's giving you this information to teach you how to go do these type of things. What other company can you get that type of information from? You can't. But we speak about why our life is not where it wanted to be, but are you showing up for yourself first off? Are you showing up for yourself? That's what you got to ask yourself. Am I even showing up for myself? I'm stressed out, depressed, sad, upset, but you have to take accountability. Man, I ain't even hopping on the calls. I'm on Instagram all day, but I'm on Instagram. I'm not posting about my business. I'm just consuming entertainment. I'm on Shade Room. I'm on Spiritual World. I'm just consuming bullshit. On a little dirt page, seeing what somebody else got going on. You think no folks care about you? They rich. They rich, they don't care. When I be on Instagram, if I ain't posting about my business or posting content, I'm off there. Unless I'm posting about something that's gonna add value. So guys, all the stuff that we're doing, man, is for y'all. Like I said, we got a new Shopify course, real estate, first time home buyers program, and some automation stuff that's going on, man. Guys, like we probably gonna have the best company in we don't just put our company on rocket boosters. And I ain't gonna just tell y'all about the call we just got off of today, but I don't want to speak too soon. I just pray to God that, you know, the conversation we had, it can happen. And man, when I tell you, we will have we're gonna have to call it. I don't know, we have to change the name of it, bro. Cause our company gonna be on steroids. You're gonna be like, wow, bro. You're gonna look at this company and be like, wow. And I mean, tens and thousands of people are gonna be able to use this platform, guys. And the people that's here now, you have the opportunity to look around you and change everybody's life around you. You have the opportunity right now to change your life and everybody's life around you, because information changes situations. Information changed my situation. But guess what? I grew up poor. I used to make $60K a year. But guess what? Guess what made me become a multimillionaire? Information, execution, discipline. I had to go find the information. You guys got the information and you let it fall by the wayside, right? I made a post today on my Instagram. If y'all want to go follow me, it's WB Bernie, right? I made a post today, a reel today, some cool little content or whatever to motivate and inspire people. But if you look at the caption, I put a song called it was French Montana, Ball Drop, right? You know, every first of the year that song come on. But I was like, I did that for a reason. Because if we treated January the 1st every day, it means that every day, right? How many of y'all on January the 1st come around? New me, new goals. I'm motivated. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do all this. We all have that programming that January the 1st hit. We want to make this drastic change in our life. But what if we treat it every day like January the 1st? What if we set goals out every single day, right? I guarantee you'll build out further in life. If you felt the same motivation and discipline the way you feel on January the 1st, you will be a lot further in life, financially, mentally, spiritually. Because even when you're growing financially, you have to grow mentally, right? You got to go spiritually. You got to have faith because you don't have it yet. So you got to believe in yourself that it can be done. You got to believe that, hey, I don't have $1 million yet, but I got the information. I believe that I can do it. So a lot of us don't even believe that we can actually achieve these. We actually can achieve these type of things, guys, but we can. So guys, I hope y'all are excited about what's going down, man. Y'all don't understand. We've been at this, man. I remember Joe was down here for like 2 weeks. He didn't even want to leave, guys. Let me tell you, Joe was like, I let Joe stay at my mansion before I even stayed in there. I swear to God. Like, I literally let him stay there because I'm like, bro, it ain't being used. I'm still trying to finish some stuff up in there, bro. Just stay for an extra week. And we was up all night, just really like, you know, fellowshipping and just working and game planning, man. Guys, it's a community that we're building, right? You know, just that's the type of people you leaders you guys have, man. We just want to see people win. Like, I just want to see people win, man. So I think that if y'all want to repay me back, I repay the leaders back and the educators and all that. Make sure you get on the calls, man. Y'all paying for it. I bet if I was charging $199 a month or $300 a month, you'll get on the calls because it's worth it. All the stuff we buy to add is worth it. So just guys, just take advantage. Start talking to your friends about the situation. Everybody love the Wealthbuilders. Tamika done closed one of the biggest leaders in network marketing, one of the biggest leaders in network marketing history. I heard about it, Tamika. Congratulations. I actually spoke to him a quick little conversation like earlier today. You feel me? So it's like, and I mean, Joe told me about the whole situation, so congratulations to that. But God, that just came off a conversation. Their program is so good, they're not gonna say no. It's hard to say no to what we have. It's hard to say no. Even if you don't got the money, it's still hard to say no. There is a reason you should be joining because you don't have the money. When people be like, I don't have the money, you don't got $79 to change your life, you have a bigger problem. That means whatever you doing, you really, when people say they don't got the money, I'd be like, bro, you really need to be in the Wealthbuilders. Like, you really need to be in the Wealthbuilders. There's no way you could tell me you don't got $79 that can put you in a better financial situation. That means currently what you're doing ain't working. So I guys, that's all, man. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna take full responsibility for the event. Because it was like narrowing down stuff and and it was a more of a more of like a, I'm not gonna say a financial decision, because it was like, I've lost, be dead honest with y'all, I've lost so much money in the past because we go out our way to get you guys the best rates. Most companies don't even do that. We go out our way to get you guys some of the best rates, so that you don't gotta spend money. You can always ask them to be. My heart is the reason why I end up in these situations. Most companies, you get there on your own. I was like, man, I don't want people to spend all this money. But I always put myself in a situation. I'm sticking my foot in my mouth, because I try to do something just to help the people when I don't absolutely have to. My whole job is to gather venue, and most people show up how they show up. That's what I've been a part of my whole life, and Martin coming. But Ty, man, I say, Mama B, man, I don't want everybody spending all this money. But guess what? I did in the past, and I'm losing $10,000-$15,000 because I have to pay for the company, or well, I have to pay for the rooms that is not being booked. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it anymore, because I need to start holding you guys accountable. So that another reason came from that too, because that money can be used for something else. And it's like, I want to keep that same heart, but when we put a date out there and we put something out there, we need you guys to go ahead and show up. So we don't have to do that. But I want to say, my whole goal is to keep money in your pocket and allow you to make more money. I want to keep money in your pocket so you can use it for other things. So for now moving forward, guys, let's not have cold feet. When we set this new event date out, make sure you go book your tickets. And I'm gonna start doing early bird specials. And if you wait till the last minute, you're gonna be paying double. Because if we moving like this, it's gonna create a sense of urgency. It's gonna create a sense of urgency of everything. So that's the reason for that. But don't worry about, we're still going to do it. We're just gonna push the date back a little bit. And so we still do the things we say we're gonna do. So if you guys are about tickets, and if you have a person got a hotel, I think it's only a few people, call the hotel tomorrow, cancel and get your money back. And if you have paid for a ticket, just hit Mama B up and we'll refund your money. You can save it and use it for the next thing, or you could just hit us up and we'll refund your money back. No issue. Y'all know we ain't taking nobody's money. And guys, like I say, I'm just super excited about everything that's going on, man. I don't think y'all understand what's about to happen in the next 60 days. Operation 10K is in full effect. We got leaders that done joined. I mean, we're on calls every single day with different business owners and different things to add value to Wealthbuilders. And I be telling Joe, like, it's all like right here. We just put we about to make this all right here. Contracts been signed, deals been made. We just now it's a time of, okay, guys, let's get these videos out. Let's get these owners on the phone. Like, man, well, y'all just don't understand what we about to have, man. I can't even sleep at night, bro. Like, I can't even sleep at night knowing what's going on. If y'all knew what I knew, I'm up every night, because everything I dreamed of to have for a company is happening right now. Like, it might have took 5 years though, but I'm cool. I'm on the phone today, an hour-long conversation today with the head people at one of the FTCs, just telling me how amazing and blessed it was to have a company for 5 years, because most people in the industry don't last longer than 2 years. If you hit that 3-year mark, you're going to be here for a long time, guys. We're going on our 5th year in business. We're really, it's already half of the month, really going to be 5.5 years in business. And most companies don't last past 2 years. But I avoided all the politics. I avoided all the bull crap. So like I said again, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we're gonna be here for the next 10 to 15 years. So when you build your business, you don't gotta worry about company shutting down, you're not getting paid. You don't gotta worry about that. You really can call yourself a home. So I need everybody to plant your feet, bring your suitcase with you. You ain't never gotta leave, man. We here. We're gonna continue to add value. We're gonna continue to do everything we need to do to make sure that you guys are successful. And I want everybody to start really like tapping in, man. Get engaged, get excitement back up, man. The best feeling you could do is help somebody else change their life. I promise you. You need to be telling everybody about the Wealthbuilders. We have an amazing compensation plan. Use it, please. We give out $50 every time you sign somebody up. They need it anyway. You got overrides. You got bonuses. You got everything. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what we about to add to. Like, man, look, man, we about to be, oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Plant your feet, man. Plant your feet. Now, you get your 2 feet, plant them on the ground and run. We got you. Like plant your feet and run. We got you. You can just run and make all the money in the world. Don't do nothing else. Do Wealth Builders. I'm gonna just say that because nothing else is really in this world. You can become a business owner. You can become a real estate person. We teach all the things that creates millionaires. So why aren't you 100% invested into the things that makes you a millionaire? If you're investing in the things that doesn't make you a million, doesn't create purpose, and you're wasting your time, why do you spend much time on things? Why do you spend so much time on things that does not give you what you want in life, right? That's y'all heard of this the situation called hustling backwards? That's hustling backwards. You want to put time and your energy into things that you want to become like, right? Would you invest in a bad garden if every fruit that is produced is rotten, right? Would you invest into a garden that every garden that it produces is rotten? So why would you invest in that? Well, you want to invest into a garden that every seed that's grown is fruitful? That's what this What Builder program is. It's a garden that you can plant your seed in, but you can plant your feet in, you can plant your seed in and become fruitful, make that seed become fruitful. Or you can look at your friends or look at the things you're around, like, are any of these people are fruitful people? It's cool to have families. We got to admit, some people ain't where we want to be in life. I don't listen to my parents because we all grew up poor. I ain't gonna lie, I love my grandmother dead. She don't know what I do to this day. She's just like, baby, as long as you helping people and you keeping God in your heart, that's all that matters. My grandma is 80 years old. She still do not know what I do. I was like, Mom, I own the business. I help people. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You talk about God. I say, yes, Mom, I do. So, it's just crazy. I can't talk to her about credit. She don't like, so we, even though we have our family, they're not going to understand what you're doing. But she like when I pay her bills every month, though. That's the only thing they be concerned about. They bills getting paid, and my mom be like, hey, can you send me a few $100s? I'm in the mall with my friends. I'm about to go have a drink out. So they like that stuff right there, though. So that's all they really want to be worried about. But I can't, they're not going to be the ones that's going to, they'll support you on a loving standpoint, but strangers will make you millionaires. I got rich from helping complete strangers. I have no support from literally my college friends, cool, but most people that I made money with were complete strangers. People that I met from networking, the internet, same way I met Tamika, Joe, Mama B. We all family now. I met them off the internet from networking. So the people you will meet from doing network marketing are going to be the people they're going to make you millionaires. I got rich because I help other people live their life. I got to help other people become financially free. I became a great forex trader, and Malik made my life easier. Sam made my life easier. Cam made my life easier, right? Ayana made my life easier. Nikki made my life easier. Nari made my life easier. They all made my life easier. Why? Because I helped them. So I can sit back and they want to educate and get the best of the world, but this is how you're going to get rich, right? The people you bring into your business is going to make your life easier because they're going to be the ones that put in the same amount of work. They're going to be the ones that's putting the same amount of work and effort that you are. They're going to make your life easier, but you have to step up and show out. Get people into your business. They can make you making money easier. That's the goal in becoming a business owner. That's the goal in becoming a distributor, right? How you think corporate business owner works? Other people allow them to make their life easier. The more money you make, because you get free up now, right? You can free up your time now. But you got to get to the money first to create more time for yourself. And you do that from networking. And what better business model to have than what we have right now? We teaching people how to make money. There's no better business model. There's no better business model than teaching people how to make money. Mom B says it's getting late, man. So I ain't gonna hold everybody up too long, but y'all know I talk all day. Like I said, man, I want to thank everybody for for staying on this call, man, and be excited about all the things that's going on. Shout out to all the educators, shout out to the events team, man. Shout out to Joe, Mama B, Cam. Shout out to everybody, all the educators, everybody that makes this program what it is today. I love you guys. And guys, these next 30 to 60 days, when I tell you the change that we got coming, it's gonna be mind-blowing, man. So everybody have a good night. Joe.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, let's go. Drop some fires, drop some fires. I know some of y'all ready to get on these courses right now. Some of y'all ready to eat. Now, look, I got you. We'll go ahead and get ready to get off here. The very last thing that I'm going to say, because he really said everything there is to say, we really want you guys to stay close to the fire, right? What does that mean? We want you to stay plugged in. So we have a Telegram specifically designed for those of you who want to take advantage of the residual income that Wealthbuilders has created. So I'm going to drop this link here in the chat, and I want everybody to make sure that you join this tonight, okay? If you already have Telegram, which we all should, you definitely want to join Operation 10K as well. This is where we're going to be dropping trainings, scripts, resources, anything that you really need to be able to kind of elevate and understand exactly how this industry works. Y'all with me? So let's make sure that we are tapped in. That's not the right link. Hold on. This is what happens when you're doing like 3 things at once. Let me get Cam, do me a favor, drop the link, because I got to send it to myself from my phone onto the computer. Let me see real quick. This is very important, guys, because I'm telling y'all, like, over these next few weeks, thank you. Over these next few weeks, we're going to be dropping all of the gems. So for those of you who don't know how to promote, who don't know how to build, who don't know how to market, this is going to be for you. You have the skill sets, you have the knowledge, you have the wealth. Now we want to convert that into influence. And once you create that, it's full circle. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate you. And I see you at the top because the bottom's too crowded. But we never look down on anybody unless we're bringing them back up. Y'all be blessed. Let's go. WBOE.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day one. That's the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide. No, we slide. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones headed down to the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fit.